Hey y'all, out here at B Router Customs, and they've got a 1975 International Scout 2 they just finished up. Got a Holcomb interior in it. Obviously it's not street rotted, but it's a really nice clean truck I think you're all going to enjoy. Let me get Larry run down and we'll take a quick look at it. Larry, that's a really nice Scout, brother.
Well, thank you, Scotty. I tell you, it's been fun.
Tell me a little bit what you did to it.
Well, the guy came to me 2 years ago. He had just bought his Scout in California. Really nice thing. And he said, I just want you to put an LS in it, and I don't want to spend much money. And I said, you're going to spend a lot of money, because when you start changing one thing, you have to change numerous things. Well, he didn't really want to do that, so he found someone else that was four-wheel drive guys that just going to swap it out.
Right.
Well, it morphed into more than they could or wanted to do. It came back to me. And so we got us a plan together, and we dropped an LQ9 with a 4L70 transmission in it, which is, LQ9's an LS engine. It's a truck engine.
Okay.
Out of an Escalade. The suspension fairly stock with new springs, put four-wheel disc brakes on it. Schott made a set of wheels for us, because there's no four-wheel drive wheels available that would tuck it under like we wanted.
Okay.
The body was just fairly stock, typical rust. We just made it straight.
Right.
And the owner chose the color, the green color, which I love. And then PJ and I chose the Wimbledon white for the top.
No, it looks good. The color combination. What color green is that?
It's called Jungle Green. It came off of a new Mini Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Now, one of the highlights of this thing is the grille.
Okay.
Let's look at this grille.
This is there. What is the cream color off of?
That's off of a mid 60s to late 70s Ford.
Oh, okay.
They're called Wimbledon white.
Oh, okay, okay. It's a Ford color. And then what'd you do up here on the grill?
Well, a Scout doesn't have chrome. These Scouts have got plastic grills and no bumper guards, and this Scout doesn't look like a Scout because we are fortunate that we work with Advanced Plating in Nashville.
Right.
And they're able to chrome plate plastic.
Oh,
and
okay.
so
it's still the plastic grill, you just had it chrome plated?
Yes, we had it chrome plated, and then we added a grill guard and a set of fog lights, and it just made the thing pop.
Wow, Steve. You can do four-wheel drives and hot rods too.
A little bit of everything, yeah.
Man, this looks like the Old West in here. I like it.
Yeah, Larry Birchett picked out the leather. They wanted a distress, like a saddle type of leather, which fit good with the old four-wheel drive truck, but it's still modern looking.
Yeah. No, I like how you did the bench seat here, but it's kind of got bucket pockets in it. And then you use this like gold or tan stitching in the seats?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
It was sort of hard to make this one look like that because it's a 60/40 seat, so we had to,
well,
still make it look good. We had a lot of different things we had to do to it.
You had to keep everything in proportion. Sitting next to each other didn't look odd.
Right.
And you did such a good job until you said that. I just thought it was a bench seat all the way across. So I didn't even know. But now I like that back seat too.
I'm thinking, this front seat will lift up. You can get into the back,
And then they used like a satin paint in here too for the roll bar and stuff. That's nice.
Yeah, this was fun. We actually had to work together on this to get it in because you had to do the dash first before you put the roll bar in.
Oh.
And then so we had to do the dash, and then they got all that put in, and then put the roll bar in, and then this top, we put a one-piece headliner all the way back.
There's a headliner in there.
Yeah, it's all white.
Oh,
so all the way back, it's a one-piece headliner all the way back. So it looks like it's almost painted, but
it does. No, I thought that was just the underside of the roof. Yeah.
We had to take the top off and cover all of that, so it really makes these roll bars stick out and show up really nice and neat too.
And then you had to get the a lamp in there and get it to work.
Yeah.
No, you did a really, really nice job on adapting. Because like I said, you do the customs and the hot rods, and then somebody brings you a four-wheel drive and they want a nice one, and you made the interior fit in it too.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. No tubs or anything, but I thought maybe you'd like to see an angle from back here. No, that's just, oh yeah.
That right there is actually a bass speaker box.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so it's got a sub in the back of it back here, and the tweeter, and it's,
How
Still
cool
looks
is
like
it?
an original old gas can for a four-wheel drive, but it's been converted to a speaker box.
And not only is it cool for the obvious reasons it's cool, but it's also cool because nobody would know you had a good stereo.
No, you'd never guess
Yeah,
it.
of course, if gas gets up to $4 a gallon, that may not be good, but no, it's really nice job. B-Rod does a nice job, and then they come to you and you all put the frosting on the cake, as they say.
They do. We really appreciate Larry and them sending us to work to do their cars for them.
Well, you used like a satin accent paint finish under here, right?
We did. We tried to keep this theme similar to what if they were building a new one. And we used a lot of hot rod things, but we tried to keep it in a stock theme. This is a GM crate motor and transmission. We didn't try to hide the wires. I wanted better brakes than we've ever had. So I put the ABS power brake system on this thing, which is an electric over hydraulic pump. So we always have good power brakes. Excess power batteries, kind of standard. Those boys are.
Was it hard to get that whatever you call it, X69 motor in there?
Well, it's not hard to put it in, but it's really difficult when the people that make parts, quote, make the parts for an easy swap, don't understand. They're just worried about rock climbing. They're not worried about, are we going to be able to get the air conditioning in it, and how close is it to the radiator, and there's a lot of things. So we had to redo a lot of things that had already been done. It does have a new Atlas transfer case in this thing, as well as the new engine transmission. But it has power steering, power disc brakes, air conditioning. It's just a nice, dependable driver car.
Like you said, you get those bolt-on parts that don't necessarily bolt on, and when you're building a street rod and using street rod parts, I would think that that's tough enough. But like you said, you were going to four-wheel drive people and trying to get them to understand that. Look, I'm not trying to crawl a rock here. Yeah. I want to be able to cruise down the road and look good doing it,
Well, my biggest problem was the four-wheel drive guys had started on it, and they didn't understand. They bought parts that they were used to using, and we just had a lot of problems. And I don't want to go into our problems,
sure.
But we had to work through them.
It was a lot of work, a lot more work here than it looks like.
Yes, but it turned out. I'm pleased, customers pleased, everybody's happy.
Including me. I think you did a nice job, Larry.
Thank you.
So there you go, from B-Rodder Customs, a 1975 International Scout II with a nice Holcomb interior. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. See ya!